Hey everyone, I'm here with Morgan J Ingram. He's a SDR at Terminus who recently just got promoted to team lead. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's here today to talk to us about his career journey into the SDR role from college, and a little bit about the personal characteristics of what makes an SDR great. So first question, Morgan, just tell us a little bit about your story and how you got to be the team lead of the SDR team here at Terminus.
Yeah, so background, I graduated from the University of Georgia, double majored in finance and sports management. So literally nothing to do with what I'm currently doing right now. But how I got here was that throughout college, I actually was in a marketing class with my friend, and we took management like 3000, like one of the core classes you have to take. And in that class, one of the teachers actually was the whole administrator and the instructor for entrepreneurship at UGA. So he taught management, but most of his curriculum was actually entrepreneurship. So that kind of intrigued me because I had never heard of this word in my entire life until I heard it from him, and I had no idea what entrepreneurship even meant. I thought it was like fluky, and I didn't care. Right. So, but the more I learned about it, the more it made sense to me. So around my spring semester in college, we came to the Atlanta Tech Village, which is like one of the top 5 hubs for technology and startups. And so I wanted to see what is going on. Drove over there, went to Startup Village, had a really good time, and I was like, I want to be involved with this culture. So I reached out to a couple people, and so specifically Jeff Sheehan, who's has big Twitter presence, like an influencer. He said, you need to go and look at Terminus and see what you can do there. And so, I contacted Tony, got an interview through there, and that's how I become SDR. And then I've been here for 10 months, so just through the experience I've had and just leadership qualities that I've been able to display throughout the team as I was on the SDR team, that's kind of what propelled me into that team lead role.
Awesome. Okay, and then what do you think the characteristics of a great SDR are, or a great candidate for the SDR role? What do you think that they have?
Right. I think it's a couple things. One thing is mental aptitude. I say this over and over again on every single thing I say. Like, this job is simple, but it's not easy. It's very simple to do a phone call. It's very simple to send an email out. It's simple to prospect, but it's not easy to do day in and day out, knowing that there will be highs and lows throughout the entire journey. So that's like number one thing, is that you have to have a mental aptitude, positivity. I think number 2 is that you have to have some type of hunger or some type of chip. I've had a chip on my shoulder since day one, I don't know, since I've been born. So that's just how I am. But I think you have to have something that goes out further beyond than just the SDR role. Like, I just want to go make money. It has to be a little bit more than that, because there are going to be days where you're going to be faced with obstacles, adversity, and you're not going to want to do the things that you want to do. But if you have that chip and I actually want to accomplish this, I can't get to AE or management or a customer success if I don't do well in this role, because it's going to knock me off the block to do whatever I do.
You got to have that internal motivation.
Right, yeah. I think that's number 2. And the number 3 thing is that you have to be coachable. Like, if you're not coachable and you think you know everything, then it's not going to help. It's not going to help you. Like, if you knew everything, you'd be doing something different, or you'd be going somewhere else. Like, you would obviously be further along if you knew everything. So I think the thing is that you have to be coachable in industries you don't know. Like, I didn't know anything about tech when I first got to Terminus. I didn't know anything at all. And I definitely didn't know anything about sales development. So even though I've read a ton of books and I've done a lot of cool stuff before Terminus, I can't come in here and think that I'm going to just absolutely blow it out the water and I can't listen to anyone. I have to be coachable. I have to learn from people who are clearly in the positions that they have for a reason, so that I'm able to accelerate my growth as an SDR and personally, professionally, and able to actually get the goals that I want to hit.
Right. Yeah, you've got to want to be better.
Yeah, you have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem.